Have you ever caught your cat gazing at you quietly, as if they're reading your thoughts? One moment they're cuddled in your lap, purring like a small engine, and the next, they've disappeared into some obscure hiding spot under the bed or behind a curtain. If you've ever wondered what's really going on inside that mysterious feline brain, you're not alone. Cats are among the most fascinating creatures we share our homes with. Their behaviors, sometimes baffling, often endearing, carry layers of meaning. Today, we're going to explore 13 truths about cats that can truly transform the way you see your feline friend. By the end, you'll not only understand them better but feel more connected than ever. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about something subtle yet powerful: blinking. If you've ever seen your cat give you a slow, gentle blink, consider yourself honored. In cat language, this isn't just a sleepy moment, it's a sign of trust. It's your cat's way of saying, "I feel safe with you." In the wild, closing your eyes, even for a second, is risky. So when your cat slowly blinks at you, they're signaling peace and comfort. You can even return the gesture. Softly blink back at them, and you might just strengthen that quiet, beautiful bond even more. Think of it as your cat's version of a smile. While that kind of connection feels heartwarming, it's also important to remember that cats are incredibly private when it comes to discomfort or pain. Unlike dogs who may whimper or act visibly distressed, cats often suffer in silence. It's a survival instinct. In the wild, appearing weak makes them a target, so they hide symptoms. That's why it's crucial to notice changes in behavior. Maybe they stop jumping onto furniture, eat less, or suddenly become withdrawn. Even the tone of their meow might shift. And here's something surprising. Even purring, which we often associate with joy, can sometimes be a self-soothing mechanism. Cats may purr when they're in pain, as the vibrations are thought to promote healing. If your cat is purring but seems otherwise off, it might be time for a checkup. Now let's talk about sound. Cats have incredibly sensitive ears, much more acute than ours. What seems like a minor noise to you might be overwhelming for them. Think fireworks, vacuum cleaners, or even raised voices. Loud, unpredictable sounds can trigger your cat's stress response in a flash. To help them cope, create a safe space during noisy events. A quiet room with a soft bed, familiar scents, and maybe a few toys can work wonders. Some cat owners even use calming pheromone diffusers. Most importantly, speak to them in a calm, reassuring voice. They'll learn to associate your presence with comfort, even during stressful times. And as we hinted before, purring isn't always a happy sound. Sure, it often means they're relaxed, especially if they're snuggled up beside you. But purring can also be a coping tool, used when they're scared or unwell. That duality is part of what makes cats so complex. Always consider context. If they're purring while curled up and eating well, great. If they're purring while hiding under the couch and skipping meals, that could be a red flag. Another expressive part of your cat's body, their tail. It's like a built-in mood meter. A tail held high, sometimes with a little twitch at the tip, often means your cat is happy to see you. But a tail flicking rapidly back and forth? That's irritation. A puffed-up tail held low? That's fear. Once you start paying attention, you'll realize your cat is communicating constantly, even without making a sound. This kind of body language helps you avoid crossing boundaries and makes your daily interactions smoother. Speaking of boundaries, here's a little mistake many cat owners make without realizing it: direct eye contact. We humans are used to maintaining eye contact in conversation. But in the feline world, staring can feel confrontational. A locked gaze might feel like a challenge. If you want to ease tension, look away briefly, or, as we mentioned earlier, offer that slow blink instead. That's a much more cat-appropriate hello. If there's one thing cats truly rely on for emotional well-being, it's consistency. They're creatures of habit, and routine helps them feel in control of their environment. Feeding times, litter box locations, and play schedules all matter. Sudden changes, like moving their food dish or skipping playtime, can cause anxiety. While they might not express it like a child or a dog would, the stress is real. Try to stick to a predictable daily rhythm. If changes are needed, introduce them gradually. Your cat will appreciate the consideration. Another thing cats are deeply sensitive to is smell. Their noses are much more powerful than ours, and certain scents can be downright offensive to them. Citrus, vinegar, strong cleaning chemicals, these can all irritate or confuse your cat. While some people use these smells as deterrents, overuse can backfire and stress your cat out. Try to keep their space fragrance-free or stick to pet-safe cleaning products. Respecting their olfactory preferences isn't just polite, it's essential for a harmonious home. Let's talk territory. Cats love high places. It's in their DNA. Whether it's the top of the bookshelf or a window ledge, these elevated spots serve both as lookout points and safe havens. They allow your cat to observe their surroundings and feel in control. If your cat keeps jumping onto counters or tables, they might just be looking for a proper perch. Offering them alternatives like cat trees or mounted shelves can satisfy this need and reduce household conflicts, especially in multi-cat homes. Vertical territory helps reduce competition and lets each cat claim their own little kingdom. Have you ever noticed your cat insists on going in and out of rooms constantly? It's not just random behavior. Cats like having control over their space and access to different environments. They're constantly surveying their territory. If your cat's pacing at the door or darting in and out, they're probably just following their natural instincts. Some cat parents install pet doors or create indoor zones that cater to this behavior. In apartments, even providing access to window perches can give them that much-needed sense of autonomy. Now, in homes with more than one cat, things can get a bit more complicated. Disagreements over food bowls, resting spots, or attention are common. When fights break out, growling, chasing, or cornering, it's crucial not to jump in with your hands. Instead, distract them with a gentle sound or object, then give them space to cool off. Long-term solutions include having multiple resources, extra food stations, litter boxes, and plenty of safe zones. Balance, space, and routine are key to peace in a multi-cat home. As our feline friends grow older, we also need to be more attuned to cognitive changes. Yes, cats can develop a condition similar to dementia in humans, known as cognitive dysfunction syndrome. Signs might include wandering aimlessly, forgetting where the litter box is, or meowing at odd hours. If your senior cat starts behaving unusually, don't dismiss it as just getting old. A vet visit could help clarify what's going on. There are supplements and special diets that can support aging cats, along with routines that offer gentle mental stimulation. Dimming lights at night can also reduce confusion and anxiety. Finally, let's touch on food. Cats are famously picky eaters, and switching their diet suddenly can be met with resistance. It's not that they're just being difficult. They're hardwired to avoid unfamiliar foods, which in the wild could be unsafe. When introducing a new food, go slow. Mix a small portion with their current food and increase gradually. Sudden changes can cause stomach upset or complete rejection. And watch for any signs of allergies, like itching or vomiting. A smooth transition respects their instincts and helps avoid mealtime stress. So, after everything we've explored, how much do you think your cat truly understands about you? Chances are, more than you realize. Cats are incredibly observant. They know your routines, they read your body language, and they recognize the sounds and patterns that make up your life together. They may not wag their tails like dogs or jump into your arms, but their loyalty runs deep. Every blink, head bump, or cozy curl up on your lap is a testament to that trust. Living with a cat means learning a whole new language, one of subtlety, intuition, and deep emotional intelligence. By understanding these truths and respecting their needs, you're not just a pet owner. You become their partner, their companion, their chosen human.